We've been wanting to do our bathroom renovation ever since we laid eyes on our bathroom. We knew that the space was great. It was a decent size for the size of our villa, but there were certainly things lacking. It was the biggest of the renovations to be done on this property, so we left it to last.
Yeah, so it wasn't a terrible bathroom. Like, it had modern features throughout it, but like there was just things that we didn't love at all. Like, it had cold, slippery tiles that basically as soon as any water touched them, you'd be skating off into the laundry. And the vanity was just kind of falling apart. Door wasn't hung properly.
The shower.
The shower, it was so hard to keep clean.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The shower was a circular shower, a half circle shower. So when you open the door, it would derail. The handles.
You have to give it a wee kick just to get it back on the track again.
The handles had fallen off. Actually, that snapped off, and the past owners didn't clean the shower well enough. So it was all spotted, and the glass was literally etched. The water spots were etched into the glass.
Shannon and I have a joint Pinterest board, so we can both collaborate, add ideas to the board, and then we kind of have an overall guide of what we like and what we don't like. And this way it's really good because we're not influencing each other too much on things we like and don't like. We're going for an earthy boho kind of vibe for our bathroom. So this is going to involve black fittings just to tie in with the rest of the house, nice earthy wooden tones and textured tiles. We've popped down to Resene and got a few colour samples, and we've also been to Brymac Tiles and picked up a few samples of tiles that we just love. And now we're going to pull it all together on our mood board on Pinterest and see what we can come up with. When we got our flooring down in our kitchen and dining space, we originally planned for that to flow through into the bathroom and the laundry and toilet. So we're going to continue with the soft oak medium from the Quick Step range from Flooring Xtra.
A lot of the products in our bathroom were going to be ones from our pals at Bunnings. We had recently been on the Make It Yours series and used their products, and we were really, really impressed. So we decided we'd jump in the car and go check out the new Bunnings at Christchurch Airport. So many taps. What are you thinking, Mooch?
I'm quite liking like the rounded finish. We use ones like this on the Make It Yours series. So we need a bath spout, so I reckon this one, and then the shower mixer and the bath mixer. I think we'll go for this.
Yeah, that's the Mondella range, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so sleek.
It's really nice. Mooch, I've spotted something for you. Look at that. The Georgia shower. It's made for Georgia. No bath. What have you spotted, Mooch?
Quite like these, we want a wool hung vanity.
Yeah, definitely wool hung. The last one we had is not good.
It is. And it's really cool with the stone range. You can choose what kind of top you want. So I think we're definitely going to go with a stone top and then add a bowl on the top.
The bowl is cool. I totally didn't know that you could add like a bowl on top.
Or one like this.
Yeah, I thought that was like all custom fabrication, but that's awesome.
I love this colour.
What is that? Is that oak?
Light oak.
Perfect. That'll match.
One of them, one of them. Thank you.
Add that to the cart. Hey Mooch, come check out these handles. What do you think of the handles on that one? That's a Stein too, isn't it?
Beautiful.
That's nice, eh? If we're thinking black tapware.
Definitely black handles.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of what we want, but just maybe a bit shorter because we don't have as much space.
Yeah, we'll go 750, otherwise you'll be knocking your hips.
Don't want that on the stone countertop.
No.
Because we had done so much mood boarding before, it was so much easier to just go in store, pick what we wanted, because we already had a good idea of what we did want.
Yeah, and they had the perfect tapware, right? And the shower, the bath, everything was exactly what we needed. Thanks to that mood boarding, it was really, really helpful. When budgeting, we had accounted for a few high-end items for the bathroom. So this was the everyday tapware that we're going to use for the basin. It's got a lot of, like, Georgia wears a lot of rings and stuff, so it needed to be well made, and also the sink for on top of the vanity. We wanted that to be something, a real focal point, right? And that's what we fell in love with, again, with the mood boards, the top mounted sinks on top of the vanity. And we had found a vanity that we could do that with at Bunnings. And then when we went looking for the sink, we just found this perfect one from Kitchen Hub, and we were so impressed. And when it arrived, I was just so happy. I don't know if any of you guys can remember our Instagram stories. I was just like, whoa, look at this thing. So that was such a good find. But the next thing was the mirror. So it was an odd space, and what we had there just was not ideal. So again, we went to Instagram, asked our Instagram following, what would you guys recommend for mirrors? And we landed on Joskin & Sons.
So as we started demoing the bathroom, I unfortunately injured my shoulder-neck. So that made it a lot harder. Shaden had to do the bulk of the work himself. I tried to chip in where I could, but there was no way I was going to lift that heavy bath out of the bathroom.
What a mess! And behind here, I noticed that there's like a piece of like fencing timber. See right there? So bad. Look at all the different types. This wall is coming together slowly. Just need to rip off that TNG. It just takes so long to take that TNG off because it's so bloody hard. Yeah, so today I'm hoping to rip all of this off. And some of this off as well. I just need to be mindful that we've got the shower and it's still functioning, so I don't want to like leave it bare around where the shower is. I mean, did she injure it? I'm not sure. It was the hardest part of the reno, and I was like, well, that's convenient, Mooch. Yeah, so it took us about a week to do it. I had friends and family come over and help. It was a big job, and Georgia helped, of course, where she could.
Tomorrow the plumber is coming in to shut off the water to the bathroom and laundry. So that means no more showers for probably 4 weeks, so that's fun. Yep, Shaden's planning a wee camping shower out in the backyard, so what a treat. But yeah, that means we can rip out the shower, rip out the vanity, and then start working on the walls. So we've got a builder coming in over the weekend just to help us straighten them up and get ready for gym. I'm going to go pick up our tiles from Brymac.
Oh, we can't wait.
Yeah.
We were just saying before that we've actually kind of forgotten what the tile like colour and texture looks like, because it was months ago that we actually ordered them. And also like we know the size, but like we can't just picture it, so we're really excited to pick those up. I'm going to stay here and help the builder with the end of the demo, just to make sure that that we've got everything covered, because I just want everything to be perfect for the other tradesmen. So the plumber and the electrician, I just want it to be a breeze for them, and also for the tiler and for ourselves when we go to Jib, which is next week. So we're currently showering outside in a gazebo with a camp solar shower, so that's fun.
We thought that we would be chucking some Jib up on the wall, putting our new shower in, and that would be us.
That was certainly not us.
Definitely not.
So the plumbers came in to do the job, and then they were like, so we had to look under the house, and there was the main water line was completely corroded. So this is one of the things we budgeted for, was for something to go wrong, and this was it. So thankfully we budgeted for it. So what we had to do was dig a trench about 50 metres from the back of the house to the road, and we had to dig it ourselves because we wanted to save that cost. And then we had to replace every single pipe under our house and the main water line to the road. Righto, Michael, bit of a mess in here. What are we up to?
Rightio, so we're ripping up all the flooring to get access to the old galvanised piping under the floor, because in a lot of renovation cases people tend to like to tag on in the walls and leave sort of 70-80 year old rusted galv pipes in the walls. So sometimes you think your bathroom's mint, but reality is underneath that's still as good as it was 100 years ago in some cases. So we get ripping all the flooring up so we can get access to rip all the old galvanised piping up and repipe it with modern pipe. And that'll just make sure it's going to last the duration and no one has to come in and cut up the new floors and open the new walls after a few months.
Nice, that's what we want. So at that point, after the plumbers had been in and replumbed the whole house and fitted everything, so they had moved the bath plumb lines and also the shower and put the plumbing up into the wall for the wall hung vanity. We then had our Sparky, which is our brother-in-law Todd from Rossiter Electrical, and he's so good, eh?
Amazing. And we're not just saying that.
No, he's honestly incredible. Such a good tradie to work with. So he basically just came in one day and just like redid all the wiring out the back and added 2 plugs to our spare room, which backed onto the bathroom. So that was fortuitous that we actually had the walls open to do that, because that was one of our regrets, not adding more plugs in that room. So we could do that at the same time.
What's going on here?
Well, Mooch, I'm working from home.
At least one of us still has to work.
Yeah, we've just went into lockdown, so
Kind of ruined our plans a bit, but
yeah, COVID-19. I mean, horrible thing to happen around the world, but that means we've got no bathroom for another month. So
we were so close, probably like 2 weeks off finishing.
Yeah. We put the jib up over the weekend, and now we're stuck without a shower, a bath, or a toilet. We're currently flushing the toilet with a bucket of water, so that's exciting. But I get to share the office with Frankie, which is just a blessing. Yeah, so another delay team. That's probably going to mean that we are without a bathroom for what, Mooch? 5 months in total?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's alright, is what it is.
Not really, I'm over it now.
Bathroom update team. Here she is. Mooch.
Standing clean.
How are we going?
So good. I've just been sanding this window frame back ready to prep. We're going to paint these parts here black, but because the shops are closed we can't get any paint till after the lockdown, unfortunately. But yeah, we're just on the last stage of plastering, so basically the last sand and then we can paint. And how good does the James Hardy look?
It's so great. I'll just come around here so we can see. It's just a little bathroom. It's so nice, isn't it? It's so good.
Cool. I can't wait to see it painted.
I
actually can't wait to just see it finished.
I love the straight lines. They make the room look really tall as well, which is cool.
Because it kind of slopes down.
Yeah, it's a really odd angle here.
Odd.
We have left a gap up here because we are going to be putting like a little panel across here, so it'll cover all that. Plus, with it being an old house, it's just a little bit off.
Moddiness, sweetie. How you doing?
Fantastic. Great. I am just about to put the what would you call that? The trim around the ceiling so we can get that started. This brush, I tell you what, this is called the Leader angled brush, I think it's called. Yeah, angle cutter from Hayden. It is epic. Look at the angle on it. So it's super easy to cut in. So that's going to be ideal. I've just mixed up my paint. Good to go. I've got, what colour have we got here, Mooch? Alabaster flat for the ceiling. We're just continuing what we did for the rest of the house, so it should be fine. Once lockdown finished, we could get our tradies in. So we had our tiler come in. We found a tiler on Instagram. So again, much like everything else, we asked our following. We said we wanted to support local, and
especially after what was happening.
Yeah. So yeah, we wanted to support local and help someone's business, basically. So everyone, there were so many people that recommended Mark from MH Tiling. So we got him in and he smashed it and did such an incredible job. He was so good. So we went with an epoxy grout. It was 103 Marpay by Marpay. It was 103 Moon White by Marpay, I should say. So once the tiler was finished, we then had Flooring Xtra come in and install the quick step. Wow, I was so looking forward to this, and it completely transformed the space. It looks amazing. I think it's one of the biggest transformations out the back, because we did have those big, large beige tiles and it just looked horrible, and now it's just so soft to walk on. It's tough, it's waterproof. So we've had our new flooring installed today. Let's have a wee look. How does it look?
So good.
Oh, wow.
The team from Flooring Xtra came in today and installed a new quick step flooring.
Doesn't it look good?
So good, and it's nice that it just kind of flows.
So we had some issues with levels.
Are we surprised?
No. So we've got a trim here. I'm going to get some matte black vinyl for that trim. Just so it is the same as the rest of the house. But yeah, you can see we've got matte black around here, but it looks so sharp. Woo-hoo-hoo.
So nice seeing it all coming together.
Look at this team, look at this. What?
We won't know ourselves.
Who the heck are we?
So then Foley's came back in and installed all our taps, the shower, the mixer.
Well, they actually installed the bath first, didn't they? So the bath and the vanity was installed first. So we could then wash our hands and brush our teeth there. Although,
and it was so hard to get back into the habit that, hey, I've got a bathroom. I don't need to go wash my hands in the kitchen. I don't need to brush my teeth in the kitchen.
I don't need to walk outside and shower under a bucket. So Mooch, 5 months. DIY reno of the bathroom. How do you feel about what we've created and the process that we've been through?
The bathroom's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Yeah, definitely worth it after 5 long months without it. And I'm so thankful we've got it in just in time, because it's very fresh outside these days, especially at 6 a.m. after the gym. You don't want to be standing out on your back deck.
It was
pouring a bucket over your head.
It was 0 degrees the other morning, so thankfully we're not showering with a bucket.
Yeah, I think next time round, we'll either get a house with 2 bathrooms and do one at a time, or get someone in to do it. Because as much as I loved doing it, I'm not doing that again.
I think we could take it over from the painting.
Yeah. Painting, 100% fine, but yeah, it was a long time.
We didn't get served the best hand for this because of what happened in the world, plus my event and everything else. George's, well, we both had injuries, and it was intense. But I'm so proud that we did this because, like, we've never done anything like this.
No, like the rest of the house was all kind of painting it, give it a wee fix up with plaster, like nothing like this.
Not bad for a teacher and a marketer, I tell you that much. So the reveal. Let's have a look.
So exciting. We've just like wanted to share this since it's been done, so it's pretty much been functioning for 2 weeks, close to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's
Right, okay, let's show them, Mooch. Let's show them. Welcome to the reveal. We love this new vanity. It is the Stein 750mm light select wall hung vanity, and it is perfect for this space and just hits that mood board completely.
The tiles were the first thing we chose for the bathroom. They are the Messier Blanco tiles from Brymic Tiles. They kind of give off a handmade vibe, which we just love. I just love the height of the shower. We're quite tall people, so it sits quite far above our heads. It's the Stein Georgia Square Shower.
The Concrete Nation Halo Vessel Basin really pulls through this combo with the vanity and the marble top. It is from Kitchen Hub.
We are big fans of the James Hardy Groove. It gives such a cool effect in any room it's put in, and it adds a lot more height into the bathroom. The shower head is so sophisticated. It is the Mondella Black Resonance 5-function slide shower.
The Quick Step soft oak medium flooring from Flooring Xtra is stunning. We have continued it from the bathroom right through to the laundry and into the kitchen.
For both the shower and the bath, we've used the Mondella Black Resonance Pin Lever Shower Mixer, and in the bath we have paired it with the Mondella Black Resonance Bath Spout. The rounded feature just gives it a softer tone to the room.
We picked these little hooks up at Bunnings. They are Mondella, just like our tapware, and they are the easiest little things to install and such space savers. How funky is this tap set? It is the Xtra Walker Icon Plus and also with an Xtra Walker spout. The mirror is certainly one of my favourite things in this bathroom. It is custom made especially for this space. It's illuminated and it has a demister. We picked it up from Joska & Sons, which is made locally in Littleton.
I absolutely love this freestanding bath. So it's a Mondella Roomba, and it's so deep and it fits both of us in there perfectly. It's such a cool feature to see when you first open up the bathroom door.
The window was such a fun project. It was really needing some TLC, so with a touch of paint and some frosted vinyl, we have brought it in line with our new bathroom. We picked the barn door up from Bunnings for next to nothing. It was such a cheap and affordable project. The hardware came from a follower that we only paid $50 for, so that was definitely a save. For the handles, we've gone with the Windsor slider set, and for the handle on the existing Villa door, we went with the Windsor Halo privacy set.
How flash are we with this sensor light? It's so good walking in there at night and the light automatically turning on. There goes the